folks, what's up? Is your boy Damage here, back again, once again. And, okay, I fucked that up. I'm back for another live team building session. Basically, in this series, I'm just making a team from scratch in this game called Pup Dance Performance, or TPDP for short. And I'm basically just recording myself team building because I hear a lot of people asking like how to team build, so maybe this video could like help people, just help people like have ideas, like have an idea on what to do in team building, because I'm recording myself team building and I'm mostly kind of just rambling on. So yeah, hopefully like my ramblings can impart some knowledge or something like that. Anyways, so for today's video, already decided. I decided to build around this because this is a puppet that I hear mostly from Mirage that this thing is underrated, and I mean I can kind of see where they're getting at, because this is strong, and this is kind of decently fast. And competitive is really good. Competitive is actually solid. There's just one considerable flaw that this thing has. If you look at the type chart right here, so fire, resistant by earth. Go down here, electric, resistant to earth. This thing is also quad weak to earth. You seeing where I'm getting at here? I hope you're seeing where we're getting at here. So, okay, but you know, maybe it's not that big of a deal. Maybe she has like some tools to deal with ground type. Maybe she has something like pollen mist, maybe something like cold rain. We have slime shot. We have aqua javelin. Cool. We got signs. Those signs though. Those motherfucking signs, though. So yeah, here we have an immediate problem. The reason why I don't really like puppets like this is... in regards to like this specific scenario especially, ground types are going to be hard to break. And ground, or earth in this case, is really, really good. Most teams are going to have a ground type. This is like the Regieleki issue. It's like, you know a ground type's coming. How to deal with that? Who knows? It's gonna be hard. I think I have an idea though, but yeah. This is gonna be hard. I don't need to explain that this is going to be difficult whatsoever, but I think there are some ways to do this. So, obviously one way to do it is just stack like water, nature, and fighting offensive types that can deal with earth. Like I want like as much earth hate as possible, but I think I also want a toxic spiker. I think I'm going to take a note from my defense patchouli video. And that I'm going to make the bet that I'm not going to run into many ground poison types in this case. Like there is an earth poison type, but I think there's only one of them. And people don't use this puppet as often, even though like, well, I mean I have used it in like my last team building video. But people don't use this as often. Oh wait, attributes. Attribute ability. Oh wait, no, there's actually some others. But I guess Defense Nazarene will be the one that's going to be toughest to break out of these potential switch-ins to this game plan, because Yumemi and Momio don't have reliable forms of recovery. But yeah, I think I definitely want a Toxic Spiker here. That's definitely something I want. And I also want something... Okay, you know what? I think first things first, I want to I want to have offensive natures, waters, and fightings. And I think I know the first one I want to go for, but I want to like look at other potential options first. I think I already know what one was gonna be, and I think I want this first one to be nature type because it resists water and earth, which Yumemi wins. Yeah, I already know what I'm looking for, but I want to look at this first. Extra Nitori might be interesting. Extra Shizuha might be actually. Extra Shizuha is actually looking a lot nice here. I'm liking extra Shizuha here because it's. I think like out of these potential options, she has like a really strong nature stat because the advent of sheer force, and although like she's even though this gives me like a secondary fire, what is nice is that what's nice is that they don't share weaknesses because this is weak to water and electric while Shizuha has only weak to poison, so that's pretty nice. Although what is nice about extra Shizuha is that she doesn't resist water and earth. And I guess that's also the case with some of these other options too, like this doesn't resist earth, this doesn't resist... Actually no, this does resist water and earth, but this thing is frail as hell, so I don't think... Alright, let me take a look at special attackers, and then I'll talk about like the mon that I was thinking of. Speed Tatada is actually really interesting. So yeah, the mon I was thinking of was actually Power Minoriko because she has some bulk to her name. It's not the best, but she has some bulk, so she can switch into the water and earth resist. And Specs Tinted Lens, Leaf Storm slash Sakura Blizzards, I don't know what the equivalent of that is. It's pretty good. It's pretty nice. I think what I could do is like go like Scarf Yumemi, Specs Power Minoriko, and well, I don't necessarily really want to slap a band on something. I think I want like a fighting and water type breaker here. Or not a breaker, but something that's like water or fighting type and has to be controlled. Unfortunately, I don't think there's any like fast water fighting types because the only water fighting types in the game are Speed Yugi and Extra Chino, both of which aren't really fast. Speed Yugi has speed control and strike shot as priority. She doesn't really have that much else. Extra Mailing is actually really interesting because she has both nature and fighting, which is really good against the earth types. She also quad resists earth. I think I like Extra Mailing here more. She might not have as much immediate offensive presence as Power Minoriko, but she does have some more shit to her. Like, I mean, okay, how can I say this? It's not to say that Extra Mailing isn't that much weaker than Power Minoriko because while being weak to while being hard-walled by winds and poisons kinda sucks, she does have like extra coverage against earth stabs, like earth types. Like I think the secondary stab against earth is actually really nice here. And you know, now I'm thinking about it, I'm kind of starting to doubt myself a little bit, mostly because even though I have like something against winds and speed Yumemi, I don't have anything against poisons. Although I could go with like a water type that can beat out poisons. Although this said water type would have to not be weak against poisons itself. I feel like if I go extra mailing, poison types would be much more irritating for me to deal with. So extra mailing might not be that great as it seems. I could go with speed Takane, or extra Takane actually. Extra Takane might be interesting. And what is nice about extra Takane is that she has access to Volt. So something like a Specs. This is actually something that I might be interested. This might be a very interesting prospect actually, because while extra Takane doesn't have tinted lens, she does have sheer force, and like Specs boosted nature in Windstab might actually be nice here. And what she has over Yumemi is that even though she's slower, she has access to Volt, which is actually huge. This is actually something that I would really like in the team. Alternatively, I can go like Scarf Extra Takane and Specs Speed Yumemi. That might actually be better because I think that works better with my speed. Because Speed Yumemi is already naturally fast, she doesn't really need the Scarf. Although I could still go Scarf Yumemi to like outspeed some potentially faster Scarfers, like a Scarf-based 90 speed mon or something like that. But yeah, I think overall, I think I like this better. I think this is actually kind of nice. That's to say, like Yumemi still isn't bad either, but I think I'm liking this option more. And most people, I don't see many people use extra Takane, so this might be an interesting prospect to explore. And now with this out of the way, I want an offensive water type, or an offensive fighting type, and ideally I want that thing to be fast. I want that thing to be fast and physically offensive. So Extra Sukuna is an interesting option. Extra Sukuna is indeed an interesting option. I'd have to... let me double check like what this thing has. I don't know if I would give it... I know this thing has like SD and S-Play, but I don't know if I want to give this thing a setup of it. I think I just want this thing to swing immediately. This thing has spikes, which is actually kind of cool. High Tide, Shooting Press. Fortunately, she doesn't really have anything for opposing natures. But maybe something like Dual Stab, Spikes Are Toxic, and Overtake Strike might be just interesting. It sucks that she can't like handle like bulky natures, but I do have things for bulky natures and extra Takane and speed Yumemi, so that might be fine. Let me see what offensive fighting types are. Okay, it's just a form. Yeah, extra Sukuna might be interesting. Maybe something like Dual Stab. Dual Stab, Spikes, Overtake Strike might be interesting. Maybe give her a Sash. Might be interesting. Alright, now with this out of the way, now I should ask myself, do I want like an offensive fighting type, or do I want to... Actually, no, I think I should focus on defense now, because I want to have a T-Spiker, but I also want to have a Rocker and a Spin. So I definitely want a Poison type here. And Poison would be nice, especially since, well, I do have weaknesses to Poison and Warp, so yeah. That being said, I don't know if I want like a Poison type T-Spiker yet, although it's probably looking like it. I just want to put these. I do at least just want something that resists Poison and Warped and has Toxic Spikes, because I want to keep my options open to me at the moment. Okay. not too much. It's Yoshika. I think ideally I want the thing to have like U-turn or volt. Like extra Yumemi might be interesting. Defense Nazareth might be interesting. Maybe Defense Nazareth isn't that interesting because they already have an Earth type. Granted, I mean they do perform different roles, but I am going to have a severe water weakness, which I mean it might be something that I could build around, but it's something that's extra Gokoto, extra Tei. Extra Tei would be interesting, but maybe if possible, I'd like to have a bulky fighting that has like a fighting loop to spam. So I don't know if I'm going to go with that. Defense Hina might actually be interesting. Defense Hina actually seems kind of nice here. Now the more I'm thinking about it, T-Spike, recover, U-turn, poison bomb. Yeah, might be decent enough. Extra Hina might be interesting as well. Although I already have a fire type, and again, I don't really want to have that warp weakness or that water weakness at the moment. Extra Aiden has nice sustain, but extra Yamame has U-turn, which I'm kind of valuing more here. I want to double check if Defense Yoshika has access to U-turns. Maybe I might go with Defense Yoshika instead. Actually, I might actually go with this instead. Does have chain line. Yeah, I think I'm actually It's either Defense Yoshika or Defense Hina. I think that's what I'm leaning towards. Very interesting. I do have some routes available to me. Not entirely sure like what I would want to go for yet. But for the moment, let's go with Defense Hina and see what we go for here. So now I would want a rocker, something that resists warped, water, right into water, wind, dark, or not really weak, but like I would like to switch into like water, dark, illusion, war, or maybe not what it's already. Or actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna do something a little bit similar to my old video and try to like, I think I'm gonna try to build around this thing's weaknesses actually. Maybe try to build around this. So like, I want something that resists wind. Maybe I'll just do that to start. Be resistant to wind, but let me just see. What is wind, or what are the stuff that resists wind to again? So there's warp which resists. Maybe something that resists wind, is not weak to poison, and is not weak to wards. Is that good enough? I'm pretty sure Defense Tokyo kind of fills those boxes, but I don't know what I'm feeling about Defense Tokyo yet. Yeah, Defense Tokyo is like the best out of these options. Kutaka is interesting, but I don't really like that. I mean, maybe it's not that bad. Yeah, to be honest, I'm not entirely sure like what I want yet. Extra Luna is nice because Parting Shot is good. Parting Shot is nice for like letting in a Specs Extra Takane or Specs Speed Yumemi come in safely. Maybe, the more I'm thinking about it, maybe I want to go like Specs Speed Yumemi and Scarf Extra Takane, mostly because I think I want, I think maybe what would be nice is that, like, even if an Earth type comes in, it'll take, like, an okay amount of damage. Like, it would be nice if it dealt, like, 30 instead of 10. Let me see Extra Luna. And then from here, I would only need something. There is this dark poison finding. Actually, you know, I'm gonna focus on like what I stated before. I think I want to focus on this. So from here, I would still need something that's resistant to poison, because right now defensive has my own resistance. And the red spot doesn't really look that appealing. But I also want something that resists dark. Let me see defense Tokiko. Yeah, this would be nice, and then I would only have to like consider like getting a steel switch in. Warped would already be covered even if I don't go in sync. And I would need like a dark resist as well. Actually, wait a minute. Oh wait, no, okay. Okay, my initial thought was Defense Origami, but I think the problem with that is water. Yeah, water would be the issue with that. Actually, hold on. The problem with this is that electric doesn't really look that appealing as it may seem. I do have like switch-ins, but I don't know. Like Sukuna isn't really gonna switch in that well unless I like make a hard read. I think maybe I'd want a electric resist. Though what kind of sucks, what's kind of tricky is that I'm going to have like a secondary bulky electric or bulky nature or bulky earth. Extra rummaging out of curiosity. This actually looks kind of nice, and then from here I'd want like a bulky dark. I could go for the bulky fighting here. This actually lends me to get the bulky fighting type. That can spin, because it also gives me a dark resistance, which I kind of need right now. Yeah. Oh wait, I'd also want I'd also want a bulky fighting type that resists fire as well. Because right now fire doesn't seem that great, like, mostly because, like, even though I have these switch-ins again, I don't really want to, like, switch into it. So something that, resists dark, wart, oh. Well, I guess that solves everything, doesn't it? Although, what is a little bit concerning is that most of these guys... I mean, I could, like, invest extra emoji into Spadef, but what is a little bit concerning is that, most of these guys are kind of, like, physically biased, so it's a little bit awkward on that front. I'm actually curious, what happens if I go extra? I think I actually like this better, I think. Although, what does suck is that extra Hina and extra Momoji don't really have that much sustain, which is a little bit concerning. Although, actually, what I find funny about this is we have double fire, water, grass. This is actually kind of hilarious now that I'm thinking about it. This is actually really funny. I might stick with this, mostly because this just looks really funny. Yeah, you know what? I might stick with this. Because this just looks hilarious. Although, just because it's funny doesn't mean it's good. I mean, or rather, is this good? Is this good? That's what I want to ask myself. Is this good enough? I'm not sure if this is good enough. The team kind of has a problem switching into sound from the looks of this. Actually, wait, I want to take a look at extra Yumemi again. This might be a little bit better. Because it does have a switch into sound now. This might be good enough. And all of these have U-turn. This might be good enough. This might actually be good enough, I think. And I think maybe for this specific composition, I think I want to give extra channel Twin Thrust instead of the usual Lazy Mist that I usually give extra channel. Mostly because I have Water Stab and extra Sukuna already, and it'd be cool to give like channel like additional or like a better means. Like, or actually, even though extra channel can handle Earths already with Lazy Mist, Twin Thrust could be nice to like give me was it? Give me a better option for fightings, because like in case I run into like aggressive water mon or something like that. Yeah, I'm just is this good enough? I think this looks kind of satisfactory. The only thing that's a little bit concerning is the wind part. This team doesn't really seem that thrilled about wind in general. And I think that's partly because of me like trying to look for like me wanting to have a bulky fighting type. Because if I want to have like a T-Spiker and also a bulky fighting type to get rid of Earths, then that leaves myself being weak to wind in general. You know what, maybe I'm liking this. However, I am going to want something that switches into like Wind, Poison, Illusion, not only to Earth, but also as rocks. And I'm worried that extra Momiji is the only one that could fit the bill on that front. Although actually, you know what? I think I actually want to dive into this. Actually, I want to try like starting from extra Yumemi and then going from there. So Earth, Dark, and Illusion. There's this glass box. Okay, nothing really has that. Good to know. And I guess this is where we get into the Momiji Shirno. Oh, Defense Nemino might actually be interesting, actually. And then from here, I would need something that switches into Fire and Wind, most notably. Fire, Wind, and Earth, but has Spin. Okay, nothing really has that. I'll be real, I'm just not entirely sure like what I want to go for, because most of these options look good. I'm just not sure if I'm feeling satisfied with any of these yet. Like, I don't know which one feels satisfying to use. Maybe I can like use an extra. Maybe I can try to use like an actual fighting staff and extra tape. I'm pretty sure her attack stat is like actually garbage, which it is. Let's see defense master. actually, wait. Before that, I just want to double check. Oh wait, no, it was water earth. Okay, yeah. Oh wait, no, oops. Extra Yumemi here, maybe. Oh, fighting weakness. Yeah. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna... I want to take a look at this again. Water, wind... Poison, electric, dark. I think that's the most ideal for me, I think. But I think the problem with these is that they're weak to illusion. Extra Yumemi might be interesting because she's more of a Spadef option, and then from there I can go for something like Extra Channel if I really want, which does cover everything more. So like Extra Channel is the rocker, Yomu is the spinner, and Hina is the T-spiker. This might be better. I think I'm actually liking this more because... do I like it more though? It still gives me the weird scenario of like... maybe Extra Aiden might be the play here because this thing has more longevity and the sound resistance. But then again, the wind weakness. I mean, it's like, I'm not as weak to wind, but again, my wind resistance... my wind resistance doesn't have that much longevity. That's the problem. Yeah, it's like at this problem, it's like I have a lot of solutions. I'm just not entirely sure like what I want. out of this? Do I want momentum? Do I want more sustain? Am I fine with being as weak to win as I am? I think I definitely want momentum more. Because it lets me get into my offensive pieces more safely. Now, in regards to types, like, what do I value? And to be honest, I'm not entirely sure. I honestly don't know. I just don't know. Yeah, I'm sorry if I haven't really said anything. I just don't really know. I don't know what I want here. Maybe I'll stick with the build we have right now, but I'll be real, I just simply don't know. I really don't know. I don't know what I want. And speaking of not knowing, something I haven't realized is I don't know what nickname I want to give to Yumemi. Or Takane for that matter. Or Sukuna still. Something that I have not seen this before. Or like I haven't really noticed it, but Yumemi has Eruption. That's actually kinda cool. That's actually something that I might add, mostly because she doesn't have anything. I mean, I can go for like a sign, but I think I'd rather just go for Eruption than like Hint Power Water. Just cause, I mean, more damage is cool, so why not? I think I'll go for like Fire Blast, Thunder. Fire Blast, Thunder, Phoenix Waltz, and Lightning Speed, I guess. I hate that her coverage is abysmal. Why is it abysmal? I don't understand. Takane, yeah, I don't know what I mean for her. But I do know that I want this thing Scarf. max attack, max speed, macro burst, pollen mist, mudslide, and lightning speed. Sukuna. Again, if anyone who's watching this, by some miracle, like, knows Yu-Gi-Oh! Please give me a nickname for Sukuna instead of Ally of Justice, because I think that's a shit nickname, but I don't know what else to give Sukuna. I really don't. High Tide, Shooting Press, Mind Trap, Vortex Trap. Poison Trap, Moonbow, Toxic Spiral, and Changeling. Yomu, Extra Yomu. I'll go with Reflect Bit, Reflect Guard, because why not? I also don't really know EVs, but I think I'll go with like max HP. Most of it's SPDF, some of it DizDef. I think I'll go Smash Spin, Leech Seed, Last Slash, and Lightning Speed. Alright. And now... I have a team. Oh, this thing doesn't have a mark. I'll fix that. I'll fix that right away. I'll go green, because I feel like this thing wants speed. So we have Spec, Speed, Yumemi, Scarf, Takane, Sash, Extra Sukuna, T-Spike, Extra Yamame, Spinner, Extra Yomu, and Rocks Extra Chirno. And with that, that's the team. I'll see you guys later.